Hi, I'm going to teach you periodic trends of ionization energy and electronegativity. Let's start with the definition of ionization energy. It is the minimum amount of energy required to remove an electron from the ground state of an atom. The greater the ionization energy, the more difficult it would be to remove an electron. So groups 1 and 2 on the left side of the periodic table are easier to move versus the nonmetals on the right side of the periodic table, which generally tend to be a lot harder to remove that electron. Ionization energy increases as successive electrons are removed. So you can have a first ionization energy, a second ionization energy, a third, and so on and so forth. So first ionization energy might be low, and then the second gets a little higher, and the third even higher. And that's because electrons are being pulled away from a more positive ion as you continue to remove electrons. And they require even more energy. A few things you want to know about ionization energy is ionization energy decreases as they go down the periodic table, down columns. Ionization energy decreases, so the bottom left of the periodic table is the easiest to remove an electron. Ionization increases across a period, so metals have a low ionization energy, group 1 and 2, those are the not, and then the nonmetals have a high ionization energy, so noble gases, and they're not interested at all about losing their electrons. Another periodic trend is electronegativity. Electronegativity is the attraction of electrons, so if an element were to have a high electronegativity, that means it really wants to give away its electrons. If the element were to have a low electronegativity, it would mean it is very easy to give it up, or it even wants to give it up. We know lithium has one extra electron, and it wants to get rid of that one extra electron, so it would have a low electronegativity. And we know nitrogen wants to gain 3 electrons, so that would have a high electronegativity. Let's compare nitrogen and fluorine. Nitrogen wants to gain 3 electrons, and fluorine only needs to gain 1. Which one has the higher electronegativity? Fluorine, because it only wants to gain 1 electron. So the trend is, as you move across the periodic table, electronegativity increases. Let's compare sodium and lithium. They both are in the same period, so which one is more electronegative? Well, as we go up the periodic table, electronegativity increases. And that is because of the shielding effect. The shielding effect blocks the electrons from joining it, so it blocks the nucleus. And the inner electrons block the nucleus, and it acts as it almost forces the other electrons out of the atom. So shielding plays a part in why the trend of electronegativity goes from bottom to top.